Okay, so section 7, question number 33. Solve by completing the square. We're going to solve by completing the square. And when you complete the square, when you solve by completing the square, the first coefficient, the leading coefficient, needs to be 1. So one thing that we can do is factor a 6 out of all 3 parts. And this gets me r squared plus r plus 2 equals 0. And then, to get rid of the 6, divide both sides of your equation by 6. You want to make sure that you do things algebraically correct. Okay? And so, then when you get done doing this, what you're going to end up with is r squared plus r plus 2 equals 0. Now when I complete the square, what I'm going to do is look at that middle term, and I'm going to take half and square it. So I'm looking at half of 1 squared. And half of 1 squared is 1/4. So what I have is r squared plus r plus 1/4 plus 2 equals 1/4. And the reason is whatever I add to one side, I add to the other. Okay? So that's to complete the square part. Now, factoring, though, factoring isn't hard because the number factors to the thing that you're squaring. It factors to this guy right here, to this 1/2. And so basically what you've got on the left is r plus 1/2 squared plus 2 equals 1/4. And so if I'm trying to solve this guy, then what I'm going to do is subtract 2 from both sides. R plus 1/2 squared equals, and then negative 2 plus 1/4. So that's, remember, fractions are nice here. Fractions are nice. They're a lot easier to work with. So negative 2 is the same thing as 8/4. So negative 8/4 plus 1/4 would be negative 7/4. And then take the square root of both sides. And when you take the square root of both sides, you always get plus or minus. And that's okay. Plus or minus, that's what you're supposed to get. And if you'll notice, we've got a negative number under the radical. That's okay. Square roots of negative numbers become i's. So what I end up then with is r plus 1/2 is equal to plus or minus the square root of negative 7/4. All right. Well, we're almost done. Add 1/2 to both, or subtract 1/2 from both sides. And this gets me r equals negative 1/2 plus or minus. Now watch this. The hand is quicker than the eye here. The hand is quicker than the eye. I over 2 square roots of 7. Where'd the 2 come from? Right here. The square root of 4 is 2. So my final answer is this guy. And you could see it written this way, or you may even see it written like this. Okay, both of these are the exact same answer.